Hi guys, welcome to Attraction Realm. How you guys doing? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. There's something important I want us to actually start on Attraction Realm, and that's the deeper meanings or interpretation of the scriptures. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because of the background where I was coming from. The background I was coming from, we were literally interpreted. The Bible was interpreted literally. The Bible was interpreted exoterically, right? Surface meaning. And most of the time, this interpretation is usually for the public, right? Usually for the public. But now, with the knowledge and information that is available to me now, I think I would like to interpret the Bible esoterically, inner meaning. All right? Inner meaning. This is for private use. Few people know the inner meanings of the Bible. And that's what I basically would do from time to time, having learned those deeper meanings of the Bible. And I want to share with you guys, right? And the one I'm going to talk about today would be the book of Psalms. I'm going to look at the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms, right? Psalms 121 verse 1, and then I don't know. But let's look at some deeper meanings of the Bible. Now, one of the things I would want you guys to have at the back of your mind is that the Bible, from my understanding now, was actually written for your emancipation. Emancipation from mental slavery. All right? Mental slavery, from ill health, from diseases, of course, you can also say ill health, from ignorance, right, of how the body works. That's the relationship you have between man, all right, the universe, and then God. So giving you an idea of the connection between the universe, man, and God. So, and once you start to understand the basics at which the Bible was written, guys, for your emancipation from mental slavery, from ill health, ignorance, diseases, and poverty, you mentioned that, then you become conscious, right? And that's the word. You become aware that this Bible is for my deliverance. All right? That this Bible is for my deliverance. So have that at the back of your mind when I start to give you the inner meanings of the Bible. Now, from the book of Psalms, chapter 121, verse 1 and 2, it said, I will lift up my eyes. Mine eyes, not mine eyes, right? This mine eyes, it's not the ordinary. Inner eyes, it must have a deeper meaning, and that's inner eyes, right? Or mind sight, or insight. Is the eyes within. Okay, it is the eyes within. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. The hills also is not just an ordinary physical hill. The inner meaning for hills must be the brain structure. Have you seen your brain structure having The brain structure having more like lobes and then being separated into two, right? Have you seen that? That's the brain structure. Looking like the heel brain structure. So that's the heel. From whence cometh my help? So my eyes onto the hills. From whence cometh my eyes onto the hills, right? From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. How many of you know Reverend Ike, the Lord? Reverend Ike interpretation. Reverend Ike is a mind science pastor. Mind science pastor. He's a mind science pastor. And it defines the Lord as the law, as the law at which God operates. So God here must be the source or energy or innermost being or divine thought. All right? God must be the source, energy, innermost being, divine thought, or universal mind. All right? Or originating spirit. Originating spirit. And that spirit is not a spirit, but spirit. And of course, the meaning of spirit, meaning the universal spirit, that's the source at which all things came. The source at which all things came. So I will lift up mine eyes, the inner eyes, mind side, inside. I will lift up my eyes onto the hills. The hills there, it's not the physical hill, but the within your brain structure. I hope you've seen that before. Okay? I'll lift up my eyes onto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. The law is the law at which God operates. It's the law. It is the law at which God operates. God is your source, energy, innermost being, divine thought, originating spirit, universal mind, or universal intelligence, right? Or universal intelligence. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. Now note what is said there after my help cometh from the Lord. Which and not who. All right, let me claim this. Which and not who. So that tells you that it is not a personality. It doesn't have a personality. I lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the law. That's the law at which God operates. All right? Cometh from the Lord, which and not who. So that which automatically makes it a principle that is impersonal. Makes it a principle which made heaven and earth. Which made heaven and earth, right? So which here makes it impersonal. All right? Impersonal also makes it a principle, more like the universal principle. Because it didn't give personality to it, universal principle or universal law. Right? Which made heaven and earth. So heaven and earth are symbolic. They are symbolic. They are representations of the state of consciousness or state of mind or your state of being. So heaven here Remember God saying that the kingdom of heaven is within you. Heaven is the innermost part of you, innermost being. All right? Or the involutionary process. Involutionary process. All right? Involutionary process. And then remember also where the Bible talked about the fact that you are the temple of God and the Spirit of God dwelleth within you. Okay, the temple of God and the Spirit of God dwelleth within you. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So heaven and earth are a state of consciousness, not a place, right? The innermost being or involutionary process. Of course, if heaven is the innermost being, automatically the opposite of heaven being on earth must be the outermost being, right? Or evolutionary process. And the heaven usually brings about the earth. Okay, so they are, and don't forget, they are same. One, only that this is the earlier version of thought, and then the later version of materialization or concrete, right? So I will lift up my mind sight onto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the law at which God operates, which made heaven and earth. Did you see that? So that means if your trust is in the process, or your trust is in the impersonal universal principle, that's the creative principle that has now become you, then what it's saying now is you already know that that universal principle is within you, and that is where your help comes from. So of course, if you're interpreting that physically, you think it's the hill somewhere. No, there's a deeper meaning, and that is that your help comes from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. And heaven and earth is symbolic, is a state of being that is first within, and then without. All right? Or as it is above, so it is below. So once you start to understand the inner interpretation of the Bible, talking about the power within you, where your help cometh from, you won't be looking outside of you. No, you look within, because that's where your help comes from. Your help cometh from the Lord. That's the Lord at which God operates, which made heaven and earth. Did you see that? All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.